Welcome back. This is All of Rain. I just wanted to do a small vlog and to talk about 3 reasons why my high-end sisters can't keep a relationship down or cannot hold a relationship down. I've heard a couple of times where ladies get so frustrated and they talk to themselves and say, or even talk and share, right? Oh, why, Catherine, I don't know why I can't keep my relationship. I am so frustrated. I have tried it over and over. I have given some people chance. Like, I've tried some guys. I've seen that they don't want to, it's like they don't want this relationship, or is there something wrong with me, or is there something wrong with them, or is this, am I too, just so many questions out there. Every woman wants to be happy, and that's the truth. And sometimes we do things subconsciously that we don't even know that we're doing these things, okay? I want to mention 3 things that I have really researched and seen that my sisters are doing that I don't think is necessary, but they do it and they don't know that they're doing it. And some of them are conscious, they know that they're doing these things but cannot help themselves. I'm talking about the high-end sisters. When I mean high-end sisters, you guys know yourselves, right, ladies? I'm talking about the ones who are okay. They have their own business. They have their own thing going on for them. They have their own money. They're very well settled. And they're really not looking for anything other than love, settle down with a nice guy, and just kind of live the rest of their lives being happy and just sharing that moment and the things that they've been able to achieve, right, with their significant other. There's always one problem or the other, and I think they don't know, and some who know don't even know how to help themselves. One of the things I have noticed is pride, attitude, pride. Pride comes before a fall, and most times that my high-end sisters get into a relationship or just started a relationship, and a guy is nice to you and he wants to, he's asking you out, and you're having that butterfly in your stomach, and you're kind of looking at him and feeling him out and trying to see if this is the right person for me. The expectations are so high. The tension is already too high for this guy who is coming to actually ask you out as a high-end sister. You figure things out. You're so okay. You're beautiful. You have your own money. You're not asking for anything. You've got that pride around you. And sometimes some of us don't even know how to hide it. Like, we want to flaunt it. We want to let the guy know. First date, we're telling them already, I went to this. I went to Harvard University. I have the money. My parents are wealthy. I am this. Even if you're not wealthy, like you're not from a wealthy home, the fact that you're able to figure it out, I mean, the first time you're meeting a guy or you're having to start a relationship with a guy, you're getting to know him. I don't think the first thing you should be putting out there is your wealth, your success. He can see it. He came to you, right? Let him figure those things out. What you should really be focusing is, who are you? Who am I? What do I have? What do you have? What are those tendencies that we have that will actually pair us together and make something good out, from this relationship? Not, this is what I have, this is what I have accomplished, this is what I have done, I have been here. Some of us go as much as telling them the kind of high-end hotels that we have been. And let me tell you, there's a story I heard a couple of years back when a guy was actually asking somebody out, and a friend brought both of them together. She was matchmaking, right? And the guy was so excited, and he was just talking to this lady, and the lady was like, whenever the guy says something like, oh, I've been to this hotel, high-end hotel, she'll be like, I have been there too. I have been there. I went there with some of my friends. And the guy was like, okay, I went to Dubai with some of my friends. And she was like, oh yeah, I too, I flew to Dubai. I went there. We were able to buy some these. We bought 25 karat gold, 26 karat gold. It was so expensive. The hotel that we stayed, I was able to foot my bill for 1 week. And, I had all of this expensive. Nobody wants to know all those things. You're not in competition with anybody. If anything, you're actually looking right now like
you don't really need somebody, okay? And in your heart of heart, which I know that you go back and feel bad when you're alone and asking yourself all of these questions, what am I doing wrong? These are the things, girls.
Sisters, you need to change your MO. You need to bring yourself down. You need to be humble enough to be able to make friends. It's not the time for you to start telling him what expensive hotel you've been to, what expensive place you've been to, what expensive schools you have attended, the people that you know, the people that you don't know. Nobody cares at this point. He's here to be friends with you. That's the first thing. Trying to know the person who wants to know you. Being humble about it. Getting to know that person more. Knowing who you are and letting him know your values. The rest he will figure out. You're more than what you have been through, where you have been. It's about you, your personality, who you are. Why don't we start with, my name is, you already know, I enjoy this, I enjoy going out, I enjoy hanging out with true friends, I love watching movies, I am this, I work at this place, and enough of me. How about you? Learn to know who you're sitting with. When you finish talking about yourself, let him speak. Let him introduce himself and tell you who he is. You might end up finding out things that you should have avoided from the early beginning because you were not listening and you kept talking about yourself, and now you missed out that important part. Or you might end up losing some great guy that you should have kept, but you could not because of pride. The second one is attitude. We have, as very successful ladies, you can agree with me that 80% or 90% of us are not humble, okay? Especially considering our age, right? Once you're over the age of 30, we want people to really know that yes, we've got things on our shoulders, like we've arrived. We know it all. We've been there, done that, and we have attitude, so we're ready. Any little thing, we're ready to give you that attitude, body language, being rude, like, okay, what do you think? What do you think? Even a little compliment from the opposite party looks like a big thing to you. Like, why is he complimenting me? Since I got here, he's been talking about my hair. Your hair looks good. The shirt you're wearing, the color is lovely, and we can't even take it because of the fact that we've got attitude. We are like, okay, so why is he talking like that? So why are you talking like that? Or he says something off that he's not supposed to say, or something just not right. Instead of just saying to him, I don't think what you just said is right, and I don't appreciate that. I think it should have been said in a different way, and just, I don't know if that's who you are. I'm just trying to feel you out, but I don't think what you just said just came out as nice. But and then let him explain himself. He might end up saying, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't think that what I said was wrong, right? Like, I didn't see it that way. I am so sorry. And and then if he's not that person that would say I am sorry, then you've captured that. Now you know that this is the kind of person that he is, and so if you don't want him, that's when you draw your judgment from, okay? But because you're not able to do that, you are showing he said something and you didn't even give him the benefit of the doubt to actually atone for his crime. You're like, okay, why would you say a thing like that? Like, I can't believe you just said something like that. Like, who would say a thing like that? Like, gentlemen don't talk like that. Like, I don't get it. Like, are we having this dinner now, or is it something you want to postpone? Because I'm looking at my wristwatch here. I really need to go. Like stop it already. Like, relax and know who this person is. He's either yes or a no. He's either a yes or a no. But you be calm enough to see. And the third one is comparison. We always compare. High-end sisters, we compare. Maybe the last person that you had, oh, he had the nicest car, the nicest home, he's very intelligent, he very posh and all of that, and sleek and all. But let's take it back. If he was all of that, you would have been with him, because now you're not with him. He's your ex, for crying out loud. So stop comparing the person who is trying to know you now with your ex. Oh, my ex wouldn't be doing this. My ex, oh my God, he would have arrived at my place 5 minutes prior to, the main time or our appointment and things like that. He's not your ex. He's a different person. Learn to know who he is. Give yourself another chance. Don't be hard on yourself. Because you think you're hard on this person, you're putting all of these measures on ground. You're not doing any good to yourself. At the end of the day, this men see you for who you are. And you are so sweet and good. But the fact that you're high-end and not bringing your nose to the floor and turn your light down low a bit so that you are calm enough to figure out who this person is and have a successful relationship with this person and be counted among the people who have a relationship. Because I know that you want to have this, and I'm talking about people who are ready to, go into a relationship, or ladies who have gotten everything and they want to go into a relationship. The men are already intimidated. Don't start with attitude. Do not start with comparison. Don't add fire on the things that you have already started. You are opportune and blessed to meet this person. If he's a good guy, calm down enough to find out by listening to him. Let him do a lot of the talking. You just listen. Be humble. Be that sweet girl. Every man is looking for a sweet girl, okay? And if you're a good lady, you're a good lady. And that's what you want to show, that you've got the ability to run the show and that you are there as a stakeholder and that you're there to do business, because this is business. Somebody's initiating a business idea, coming into a relationship with you. It's very serious, because when you see someone who compliments you, who likes you, who wants to take you out on a date, he's making the effort to wanting to know you. It's not the time for you to be rude. It's not the time for you to be telling him all the things that you have and don't have. It's not the time for you to be making comparison with somebody who is not even with you at the moment. Your ex and all of that, or people you used to know, or your dad or your uncle, or your, some people who are around you who have had themselves, in a better place. It's not the best thing. And even if he's up and doing and he's rich and he's all of that and he meets your expectation, if care is not taken because of your kind of attitude or your kind of character or the kind of person that you are, I am telling you, if you don't fix these 3 things, it will show and you become irritant, or he becomes irritant, okay, and cannot stand you. And you'll be thinking, why can't I hold him down? No, you can't, because he's going to see you for who you are, because he has friends, he has family, he could be the richest guy on the surface of this earth. He could have had everything that you need, and you want to settle down with him and you like him, or you want to have a relationship with him. What about his friends? They will figure you out. What about the people who don't have as much as he does? They'll figure you out, because you won't know when you're rude to them, or when you're comparing them, or when you're comparing them to even their friend that they've been with for the longest time, who is now having a relationship with you. So please, ladies, let us learn to be posh, quiet, elegant, keep our cool, and enjoy the fact that someone is taking us out, asking us out, wanting to know the beautiful and elegant lady that you are. Because it's something so unique about you that is bigger than gold and diamond. And that's what he's coming to look at. You don't need to show attitude or anything. When you've got it, you've got it. You don't need attitude or anything to show. You only have to just smile and watch and let him see you radiate that thing that you have that he's looking for. We go through a lot as women, and we need to encourage each other. And you know what it is, right? We keep adjusting each other's crown and sitting down beautifully to bring out the best from us so that we can give the best to the world. Until next time, keep adjusting your crown. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.